temperature's decreasing. It's now 25 Celsius. There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you. Limiter's still on. Disengage it. Okay, David, we've got 6 minutes to set a lap. Blue flag. The leader has just done a 144.19. The leader has just done a 143.37. Blue flag. Blue flag. The leader's just done a 143.21.
Oh, sorry, man. Just lost it. It's okay. It's a 50-50 if I make it last or not. I went for it. It didn't work. No worries, mate.
Let's have a look here. Right. I go back to the car. Just waiting for it to load. Don't know if you're picking up any engine note now.
That's the end of the session, P23.
Hello, can anyone hear me? Okay, I'm not sure if you've heard me throughout that, but you should be able to hear me now. It's just very quiet. I'm just doing some changes just to make sure that everything is working. For some reason we're not picking up the game sound. Not sure why that is. Just have a look here. Let's go to the grid anyway. You should be picking up the game sound now, and you should be picking up me. Thank you. Yeah, sorry about that. It's back to the GT3 Hungary YAM category. I've qualified 21st. As I said, it wasn't the best of times, so I'm just gonna. Ezra, can you hear me? Can you hear the engine note now? Just been messing around with the sound a little bit, so that's probably why you couldn't really hear me at the start of that stream, which is really annoying, but oh well. We'll head off the grid anytime soon. Only got one lap in. Oh, I'm 23rd in qualifying, sorry, so I'll do. I'll take 23rd.
The track temp is 26 Celsius, 60 minutes.
So here we go.
We need to follow car number 63 in the right column.
23rd. Mr. Stocko behind us again. Always seem to end up around him. Anybody right down backwards? No. Right, let's just see how we get on. And a bit of catch up here. There we go.
Alright David, get ready.
I'm going to have a problem. The grid's going to go... Oh no, I'm going to get into the corner before the grid goes. That's good.
Floor it.
Car alongside me.
Car left.
Oh, he's backed out of it.
Right side, you're in the middle. Clear left. Clear all round.
Having kindness, having a look up the inside. You're not having that, mate. Right, I'm sitting 23rd in the championship. I'm 23rd in this race, so... And there's me 1X already.
Perfect start, mate. This is great.
I was never going to make it round cleanly, was I? Oh, we've got a car spinning in the middle of the
Incident,
pack.
turn 4.
On your right. Clear right.
We actually made 2 positions there by picking through the incident. Thank you for joining us, Loopy. We're just going to see how we get on. Pick our way through this, I think. Build ourselves into this race. Definitely not going to be lower than 23rd, I know that. So that's the end of lap 1, and I have no damage. Way!
Okay, David, keep deep.
Somebody already in pits, so that's good.
17th place.
17th and 23rd on the grid. I'll take that. That's up 6 places already. Oh, make that 7. Mr. Engelhardt off again. Oh, that's unlucky. He is so quick, but he just gets involved in too much. Whereas I'm the opposite. I don't get involved in anything and I'm not quick. I'm more like the tortoise and the hare. So we're just keeping going here. I just want to keep in touch with these guys. I'm not too fussed about working my way through this stage. If I can, great. If I can't, oh well. At some point I've got onto tyres as well. So. Just ooh, a bit of understeer mid-corner there.
Just done a 144.04. Heads up, there's a car rejoining. Okay, David, relax, focus, keep it smooth, E16.
Wow, it's cost him a whole lap there. Whatever he did. Well, a lap and a bit, actually. Remember, we do get one fast repair in this, so he's obviously decided for some reason not to do that. I mean, obviously it's only lap 2, so you've got time to catch up and you might end up in another incident, but it's a bit risky at this stage of a race to not use your fast repair and get out there and stay on the lead lap. Like I found at Suzuka, once you're off it, it's impossible to get back on it. Hey Kirth, thanks for popping in. It's good first couple of laps, shall we say. See how we get on. While Kirth's in here, I'll just remind everybody that we're doing the Jimmy Broadbent charity race in association with Mind. Well, for Mind, shall we say, the charity, the mental health charity. I will be trying to stream some of it, at least my stints. And it'd be great if people could donate. Mental health very close to my heart, especially right now, as I'm not exactly in the best of shape. And this is the only thing that's keeping me sane at times. So, looking forward to that. That's a week on... Is it a week on? Yeah, a week on Saturday, I think that is. 23 hours of Zolder. Mind you, I've never been around Zolder on this game, so that is something I might have to change. Don't think I've even driven a Mustang. Oh, Ezra, good to know you've already put in a donation. That is great. I've got to put in mine yet, to be fair, but... Car running wide in front. Luckily we've got no hard and soft tyres, Kirth, in this one, so you won't have to worry about whether anybody's on a different tyre strategy. Because we'll probably all not be changing tyres, it's just down to the fuel. Yeah, so I'm currently going through some help. I've had difficulties for the last 4 years, progressively got worse. I'm currently starting my second course of CBT.
Alright David, hold your nerve, just
we'll see if it works.
No mistakes. They're faster than us into turn 12.
Alright Jeff, go away. We've got CBT that I'm just starting again. And I've got a few other options I might try.
We'll need to pit for refueling 34 minutes into the race.
So we'll just see, but it's not been a good 6 weeks for me, but it'll be what it is. Hey!
There's an incident in turn 5.
That's Mr. Kinnis. If I can keep this going as it is, this will be great. This could be a top 10. Mr. Malinov seems to have found some pace from somewhere behind me. To be fair, don't think I'm going to fight him too much if he does come near me, but only because he could drag me forward. No other reason. Oh, that's gone a bit wide.
Left side. Clear left.
Please forgive me, I'm reading your messages on the pit straight, so
Come on,
that
David.
is...
Keep pushing. We might get him back. That was a 146.69.
The orange bars on the corner should be gaps. I'm not sure why that's on there, but gaps in comparison, I think. I'm
Cut
not
the
quite
track.
sure.
Keep it nice and tidy.
I didn't actually know they were on, to be fair. So, we'll see. Yeah, I haven't got the controls to be able to change it at the moment, so whatever's there is there. Excuse me. Coughing mid-corner, not the thing to do. Look at that group in front that we've got to close up on. We close up on that, that could be easily top 10 by the time we get, if we get through that. Yeah, CBT didn't help me too much the first time I did it, but it's what has been suggested to me for now, so we'll go with it and see where we get to. No harm in trying it again.
On your right.
This
Hold your
Audi's
line.
quick.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Car right. Clear right.
It's quite erratic, as we've already seen him have a spin.
Don't give up. Keep him under pressure.
I'm happy to let him go. He's already made one mistake. Could easily make another.
Front is now 0.43.
And if anybody's watching and wondering if this is streamed by the Apex Racing League, yes it is. Head over to Apex Racing TV, normally where you'll hear me commentating, but you can head over and watch the TV style layout.
There's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Okay, heads up. Thanks for joining.
17. Come on, we should be doing better than this.
Don't know where my pace has suddenly dropped to. Suddenly feel a lot slower. Mr. Kinross going very deep there. Oh, bit of lag from him. I'm content at the moment. I wouldn't say I'm happy, but I'm content with this position. Oh, he's gone again.
Incident in turn 9, track limits.
I said it. Oh, we've got another one off. Mr. Hubler is off, so that is up to P415. I believe, so that's good. 15th at Sabrine. So I would like to get just as high again. Maybe, oh, was it 14th at Sabrine? I can't remember. Mr. Hubler must have damage.
P15.
That's back into the 46s.
Don't be distracted. Defend your position. A bit quicker than us entering the chicane.
To be fair, this guy behind is quick, but the guy in front is not pulling away from me. Sitting about 3 seconds back. That gap hasn't changed in like the last lap or so. So you gained 3/10 on me so far this lap, but seem to be slightly better in this section. As I run wide there again. It's still a 46.2, even though I ran wide, so...
146.27. The gap behind is now 0.9.
Of course, some people are a bit late on the brakes into turn 1, aren't they? Personally, I just don't want to use up my tyres at the moment.
Okay, David, you've got half your fuel left.
There's another pit. 5.
Track limits, watch those lines.
5x at the moment. It's only quarter of a race gone, so need to be a little bit careful. Still close at the front, top 7 covered by 10 seconds. Losing a bit of time ahead. But that's 4-6-0. Heading right way on my lap times. Really should start driving that Mustang for a charity race because I haven't got a clue how to drive it. So, and don't say a steering wheel and 4 wheels, anybody. Or engine. As we go down into Seem to lose a bit of time through that chicane every lap. Ooh, bit of a wobble mid-corner there. That's going to put Paul on my rear quarter. So far so good. So we're just going to keep going for now. If anybody wants to leave any messages or ask any questions while we're here, about anything really, feel free. I'm just pushing on for now and hoping that I get a good result here. So, circuit I do quite enjoy actually, a Hungary.
Okay, David.
That was
Don't
better
let this
lap.
guy distract you. He's faster than you into turn 12.
4-6-4, but only lost 2 tenths to go ahead. How does that work? But that Jimmy Broadbent race will be streamed. I believe Kiev Kart will be doing the first part of it. So head over, subscribe and hit the notification bell for Kiev's channel. Kiev Kart. I believe we've got Callum McIntyre racing with us from Driver 61. So he'll be on board at some point, whether he'll be streaming I'm not sure. We'll have Double Dash Motorsport Media joining us, which is Mr. Andrew Maffer. He'll be with us throughout the night. I think he'll be doing some stints because it's BUKC qualifiers weekend, which is the British University Karting Championships. So he'll be commentating on that in the day and racing for us at night. When he will sleep, I'm not quite sure. That's up to him.
Right side.
Ooh, that's late.
Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
That was a late little dive by him, wasn't it?
Place. You've just done a 147.11.
Shows I'll have to watch out for him doing a late dive. Not sure where he came from. Oh, slid a bit wide onto the dusty stuff. Still got enough of a gap to pull it back down. I'd say not losing too much time to Mr. Malinoff ahead, so I'm not too concerned about that. The gap ahead of him is a bit big.
Okay, David. The pit
Anything
window is
can
now
happen.
open.
Oh, pit window's now open, is it? 37 minutes to go. To work out how much fuel I need soon. Got 19 litres left in 6 laps. And we're currently on lap 13. Oh, he's going through it again.
Still there. Clear right. On your left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Not sure why he's running me so close on that one, but he's now under pressure. So that's lap 14. And it's 6 laps, 19
Do all the work.
litres.
Focus on your exits.
So that's, say, 20 litres. So I'm going to need at
On your
least,
left. Clear left.
at least 50 litres probably. Stop running wide and I might get somewhere.
Okay, David, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Why is he trying to... I know why he's trying to get past, but I mean... Trying a few optimistic dives, isn't he? If you're watching the rear view mirror up the top of the screen. I don't think he realises he's holding us all up by... Oh, there's an X.
We've just had a warning for cutting the track.
Right side. Still there.
Hey!
Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
He's still trying. I'm at one corner, but he just can't seem to make it through. Maybe I'll make him go the long way next time and shove him off. It's the only corner I'm having trouble with, to be fair. In terms of my braking or whatever. But then he must be locking up his brakes. Must be. To get stopped that quickly. Yeah, we've lost a bit of time. Not too much to the guys ahead of Malinov, to be fair. So we're already like 11 seconds behind, so...
Okay, David, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. The track temp's increasing. It's now 28 Celsius.
You can tell he's getting a little frustrated behind. Excuse me. So he'll be trying to find his way through any time soon. I guess he'll probably take another dive here, to be fair. Is he a bit far back this time? If he takes a dive this time, we're going to end up in a crash, I think. Yeah, so he's too far back this time. Probably start thinking about pitting soon. It's just whether I take some tyres. Shouldn't do around this circuit, but I have to keep an eye on it. 4 laps of fuel remaining. Me and Mr. Paul have got quite a big gap behind us, so I don't know where the cars have gone from behind us. Mr. Kinnis is back into 17th. Jovanovski in 18th. Now he's like been up there in the championship so far, so trying to win races. So he's definitely having a bad day at the office.
Time to get defensive, mate.
Haven't seen anybody pit yet. It's all about just making the most of what pace I have here, which is as much as I can. But it's just starting to slide a bit. It's just starting to overheat a little bit, I think, the tyres. So it's just about getting myself to the pit stop. That'll cool them down anyway. Because I could go on to new tyres, but then I've got to get them through the heat cycle, so... Oh, Mr. Bingham is in the pits. Tom, who's been near the front all season so far, pitted from 5th place, so... I'll move past Tom. So I predict by that the top 4 would come out in front of me.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Mind you, Mr. Bingham is down past 18th place, so he's at least 8 seconds behind me.
We're almost out of fuel. We might not make it to the end.
So we're just doing the best we can here. Get us to the end of the race. We're just going to get to pit stop at the moment. So I'll be in P14 when I cross the line this time. Obviously we know Mr. Bingham's pitted. So I'm just telling you everything that's going through my mind as we drive along. Just giving you an insight into the driver's eye view in a race like this.
Alright David, that's half distance. Should be about 3 minutes of fuel left.
Oh, Mr. Robson's has he no, he hasn't decided to pit. I thought he had then. He has dropped back from me a little bit.
Very little fuel left. Hit this lap, in this lap, P14.
So 2.6. Which lap are we on? 18. So 18 and 18. 18 times 6. 6. Yeah, 7. I'll just fuel it up. Might go a bit shorter, 70 litres. Yeah, because we're going to be at least 1 lap short on this, so I suspect I'll be in a position again lapped at some point. So we're just cruising around for now, just pushing on.
Okay David, we're running on fumes mate. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
So we're going to box this lap, so let's keep an eye on the tyres. When I get in, and whether we need to replace them. We are in the pit lane.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour.
So look for my pit crew. See what the tyres are like.
The car behind's pitting now.
Yeah, tyres are fine, so we'll untick all of them. We'll go the full hog on fuel just to make sure. I'm not 100% sure on this, so. Just take a bit of a breather. Right, 10 litres to go.
That's it, go!
Yeah, heading out the pits now. Should have enough fuel to get us to the end quite easily. We'll see where we come out in.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors.
Car left.
It's a
Hold your
Stocko on my outside.
Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Obviously not everyone's pitted, but guessing Stocko has. So if he has, I need to get past him. Leader's only 13 seconds behind me as well, so I mean he's still got a pit, but I definitely need to Get on it early on here. Try and get past this Ferrari, which will be very good around this circuit, to be fair. So I'm going to be in about P21. Then it's whether some have pitted. So I think I've lost a couple of positions in this pit stop. I'd be surprised if that Paul was out in front of me. Because I haven't done a race. Oh, Mattia hasn't stopped. Wow. So that's how he must have been having a bad race.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 1.0 seconds. The gap behind is now 1.1.
Now back up to 19th. Some have still got a pit. P4's just come in and he's 30 seconds ahead of me. So, you know, I don't think we're too bad a position, to be honest, because we were quite far behind P10. So, to be 30 seconds off P4, or almost 40 seconds off P4, after we both pitted, that's probably about right. So let's just push on, see if we can close up on Loxon ahead. Mr. Kines is back behind us, but he does have better pace than us, so he was probably closing before pit stops anyway. What I like so far is we're having a good run.
The car in front is pitting.
We made a couple of mistakes, but we've not. Oh, this is Rui in front of us. Sorry, I thought that was Locks, and I was thinking I'm catching him very quick. P9's just come out 30 seconds ahead. So yeah, struggling to get that one tyre up to temp. So we'll pass Loxon in the pits. Some people have been doing some very good fuel strategy by the looks of things. It's P18.
The leader's pitting now.
So if the leader's pitting now, it's probably the lap that most will pit. Not many will go past that. Because the tactic of the leader is normally just to go as long as possible, run the car as light as you can, and pit afterwards. I mean, some people might take tyres, whereas I haven't took tyres, but I took a bit more fuel, just to make sure. Oh, he's round.
There's an incident in turn 5. Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
I'll take that track limit though. Track limit basically helped me stay out of that accident, because I probably would have caught him if I hadn't messed up the corner. So far so good. Ah, Mr. Robson's in the pits now. Now he will need a bit of a shorter stop, not as much fuel as me. Oh, he's back out already. Wow, how much time have I lost? Huge amount of time. Huge time.
The gap behind is now 0.8.
Mind you, look how much Robson's gained on Malinoff, who was only just ahead of me, so that is crazy.
18th.
So Malinoff must have had a slow time at some point.
The leader is pitting now.
For Robson to close that much on him. So 10 seconds, but you know, things will still happen in this race. So my aim is always to get a P20, which at the moment I am. Just want to try and break a bit of a better result. If you remember at Sabrine, I was P17 going into the last lap and finished P15, I think, or something like that. So it's not over till the fat lady sings, as they used to say. Don't know if that's politically correct anymore, but running really well here though. I'm really happy because there hasn't been spins, it's been... Oh, Robson's back in the pits. Says he got a penalty. Did he have to serve a drive-through before he went for his pit stop maybe?
20 minutes remaining, you've got 20
Witness
minutes
is
left.
in the pit, so that's 2 of them. Maybe they've had a collision or something, but that's up to
P17.
16. P16 I'll be after that. Jovanovski. Oh, wow, that shows you what happens when you go long. Gained about 16 seconds on me overall. He is quick though, so. Right, this is interesting because Kidness and Widness are teammates. So that will be a way through, I presume, at some point. So Stuart is normally, no disrespect to Adam, Stuart is normally the quicker driver of the 2. Oh, there's wide.
Okay, David, we've just cut the track.
So far so good. Really so far so good. Considering where I started, 23rd. Just running in P15 for a while. It's quite funny actually with these tyres, because the time I don't throw it in, it grips too much, and then when I do throw it in, when I don't throw it in, yeah, when I don't throw it in, it grips too much. When I throw it in, it slides wide.
16th place.
Adam very late on the brakes there.
We've been warned about track limits.
Right side, clear right.
Back him up into his teammate a bit, shall we? Not on purpose, but... It's a P16 now. Would love to finish P16 if I could, but this is going to be a long race if I've got to hold these 2 back. Oh no, we're round. Oh no. That was what I was just saying I hadn't had. And I'll be honest, I felt that going very early. There just wasn't a lot I could do about it. If I'd lifted off the throttle, it was going round. If I hit the brake, it was going round. So that's down to P19. Loss of 8 seconds. So not too bad for a spin, really. Certainly warm my tyres up, isn't it? It means I'm close to a penalty.
Stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white
Just need
lines.
to calm it down because a penalty would kill my race. Normally just a drive through. Really don't want to have that extra trip through pits on the pit lane speed limiter, because that will drop me out the top 20. Oh, Mr. Widness back in the pits. Is that a drive through for him?
P18.
There's a lot of drivers having to stop for a second time, isn't there? Wow. Okay. So P18 now. We just need to keep it calm because a spin and one off track and we're driving through pits for a stop-go penalty. So we need to... a drive-through penalty, sorry. So we don't want that. So just want to take it as easy as we can now. Roland is coming back towards us slightly. So that's a position we might want to battle for later on. If we can get there. Paul Robson saying thanks for something. I don't know if it's because he was let through. Or, you never know in iRacing. Is the thanks sarcasm of, well, thanks for knocking me off? Or is it thanks for letting me by?
15 minutes remaining,
Being
15 minutes to
polite.
go.
Alright Jim, talk over me. 15 minutes of this race remaining. And I think we're in a decent position. Oh, Mr. Robson down in 20 seconds, so he's back. Oh yeah, he pitted twice, didn't he? Don't know what happened there. I have to ask him in the Discord after a race. So far.
The gap behind is now 2.7.
Back down into
That lap time was
46s.
146.62.
Oh no. That's not good, because if I get a 1x now, that's game over and penalty. So that's down to 21st. Same corner as well. I think I'd do the same thing really. Just dragged the brake in. Part of me,
Left side, clear left.
part of me just wants to take the penalty before we get it. Come on, we can do 13 minutes cleanly, can't we? And there, that yellow car in front is P20, so we can still get that top 20, which I'm striving for in every race. Because I think the top 10 in the championship is gone now, which is where the prizes are. If I can get up into the top 20 in the championship, that'd be good.
2.0.
Stuart Widnes 22nd and 5 seconds off the back of me. Mr. Stocko 17 seconds back. So these two cars in front are for position. If I can get past these, and if Stuart catches me, so be it. Oh no. Ooh, just got away with that. Woohoo. Living on dangerous waters here. 15x because of 2 spins. Ooh, hacksaw away a little bit. Right into that corner. Out onto the pit straight once again.
That lap was a 146.92.
I'm pushing the boundaries of these track limits, I'll tell you that. I want to catch Loxon, but I also don't want to get a penalty. 21st is a lot better than getting a penalty and being a lot further back. Well,
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Nice and smooth. Don't overdrive the car.
sorry about that. Just having a few coughing fits. Not COVID, before anybody says it. Still quite haven't recovered yet. As you can see in the top right corner of your screen, Seesaw Digital are sponsoring this race, as they are sponsoring my car for the whole season. So if you want any kind of website done or website work as in like search engine optimization or anything like that, head over to seesawdigital.co.uk and have a look at the services provided.
The gap ahead is now 2.8.
To be fair, at first, you know, I don't know, it depends if you know how much stuff like that costs, but you'll find us, we're not too badly priced compared to others, so certainly worth having a look and seeing if we can do work for your business. But back to race, let's keep this going. Drop down into a 47s. If I can get a 46, I'll start catching him, won't I? Whoa. Same corner again, just went in deep that time. But was able to catch it. Mr. Widness catching us at a rate of knots.
The gap behind is now 2.9.
To be fair, overall we're catching on Styan in front. So if we can close in on him, still got a chance of that top 20 result. That's better, 46.9.
21st. That last lap was a 147.00.
So if I don't talk much in the next lap or so, I really want to get this gap closed down. Just keeping it in a slightly higher gear than I was earlier to cut the wheel spin in the corners. We are... Oh, that was close. 1 to going off and 2 to spinning around.
Sector 1 is 0.33 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.2 off the pace. Okay, David, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
You know what? It was that far off the pace in final sector. I almost threw it off a track.
5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes left.
Might have to be a decision soon. Do I fight Stuart behind or do I catch Stian in front? Oh no.
We've had a black flag. We'll go into the pits.
Without stopping.
That's going to cost me my top 20.
You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty.
I've got 3 laps to serve it. I'm not going to serve it this lap.
Push. We can get this guy.
Because I'm not actually that quick, am I? So if I can put some pace in when I'm with somebody, then I'll have track position on the end of the race.
Got a serving black flag, or we done, fella.
We need to come in for this penalty in the next 2 laps.
Unless Loxon really holds me up. If he lets me through, then I might stay out again. Do it on the... Oh no, he's letting me through.
Go left.
Oh, that's very strange and very nice of him.
Come on, David. Nicely done. The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 1.2. Quicker than you entering turn 14.
Assuming you had a penalty or something there. Yeah, I need to keep going because I'm not.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
I'm not going to get a white flag this time, whereas a leader might. So if I pit now, I'm going to end up behind the leader and not on the same lap as these guys. So
P20. Incident in turn 3. We need to come in and serve this penalty on this lap. Yellow flag.
oh, we got somebody off there. It's good news for us. It's P18 out the way. Do have to serve it on this lap though, so bit annoying, but Right, so a leader is currently 11 seconds ahead of me, behind me. So he is going to pass me, whether I like it or not. Oh, that was close. But am I going to get across the start-finish line?
Watch your speed.
You need to turn.
One more lap to go.
Yes, I've got to cross the start-finish line before the leader come around, so that's good. That means I've got a chance of finishing this race. Because Mattia will be laps down or whatever. I will not be finishing this race until this lap finishes, so...
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching.
One more lap to go. Keep going.
This is what's dangerous.
Got a slow car on the right. Go left. Go left.
People stopping racing. Straight out.
Car on the right. Got a slow car on the right.
I think P2's binned it in. Turn 2.
Go left.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Maltrek is now leading.
Obviously I need to try and find... I need them to make a mistake to gain that position, but... Still going to be P21, I think, in the end, which isn't too bad considering I had that drive-through. Should have been in the top 20. How much fuel have I got left? Wow, 22 litres left. Yeah, I need to sort some maths out, because that's a huge... That's where all the time went out in the pits. So... Huge amount of fuel left.
There's an incident in turn 1. 20th place. Okay, we're done.
20th? Oh, 20th? Oh. Where did I finish in the race? Yeah, 20th. Oh, I'm happy with that. Really happy with that. I'm just going to head across to Discord. But I thank you very much for watching. And we will do this again next week. So 20th place. Happy with that. So I will see you next week for the next round. Good night.